Today we're going to be clearing this plot right here to be making a pond. We're going to connect it over to the river on the other side over here across the road, and we're going to put a bridge over it. So now I got to get that surveyor set up. Actually, I probably want to use a different one. Yeah, I don't want to use that one because that's my current cut. Yeah, we'll take the overburden one here. Plop it down here. Get into the settings here real quick. Apply and start with a negative 1.5. See what that gets us for our offsets. I'm going to want to rename this to pond so I don't get confused about all this. Alright. Now that we got that set up, let's get all the cones and the surveyors out of the workspace. Let's get this truck out of the way too. We're not going to be using this one probably. I'll go ahead and park this over by the house. Now we can probably get rid of that line now. It's kind of ugly just sitting there like that. Was using that back when I was raising this pad up to build the house, but it's kind of obsolete now, so there we go. Get our bucket set up to the new calibration. Pond. Let's see if that's deep enough. Probably want to start in the back here. Definitely not deep enough. Probably gonna have to go like 3 deep. Yo, what's up, Reaper? Oh, is that my boy, what's it, Merzendorfer or whatever? From the Discords. Alright, let's see if that's deep enough now. It should be plenty deep. At 3, you'd think. There we go, we got some water. Gonna want some depth to the water, though. You know what? I guess if I'm connecting this to the river, I should probably start over by the river. And that would give me a good depth indicator. So yeah, we're gonna move over to the river and do this. I should probably have that bridge on hand to throw over as well. I should I clear the land first? Nah, I think I'm just gonna dig it. Get this cowie out of the way. Oh, that's not working. Okay, that's already running. That guy's full of tailings though, so it's not gonna take anything. I do have a full screen live stream going up on YouTube as well if y'all want to see the full stream, the full screen version instead of on vertical. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go in raw here. Maybe go at a little bit of an angle. Yeah, we gotta get rid of some of these trees. Let's get the dozer over here with the tree rake. had to work today. It was... Should have just called it a snow day. It ended up being like 12 degrees and temperature just kept dropping. Let's see if I can make it through here. Nope. Denied. Can probably make it under the conveyor here. Get a little bit of this land cleared up and then we'll start connecting this river. The house I built over there is probably just going to be a temporary thing until I can really start fleshing out the property here. I hope 87,000 is enough for the payments that are going to come out at midnight. Try to not to push these trees right into the river. It's not something I want to deal with. There we go. You have to delete it. Nom 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 nom. Come on, eat the tree. You know you want to. There we go. Yep, so once we get this all cleared up, we're gonna put the shovel to the ground, start bringing that water over to the new pond. I guess we're gonna go get the bridge first. I don't want to be stuck without a bridge over here. That one from the FS Miner pack. Gonna have to get that tree at an angle so it don't end up in the river. Oh, I forgot my Liebherr's gonna sink in this texture. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I can drag the guy around. Gotten a bit better at manipulating that machine. Alright, let's get this little tree out of here. Go. There's the stump. And there's the tree. If the mud physics give me too much of an issue, I'll just run it over with the dozer again. Give it a different texture. Let's see, let's get this guy out of the way. Should probably deal with those tailings real quick. Sup, Need? How you doing tonight? Do you play Farming Sim? No. No, most of the stuff isn't available for console. There are specific maps. Actually, some of these mods are available on console. There are specific maps for mining. Because you guys can't get terraform. But there are maps where people have gone ahead and just put material in areas. Oh no, I just dumped it all on the ground. I guess I'll just have to clean it up. I gotta be careful the way I got that bucket adjusted. Why is there pay dirt in my bucket? How did that happen? I honestly don't understand why consoles are still a thing either. For the price of a decent computer, you get way better than a console for about the same price. From a lot of people that the modding isn't there yet. Yep. Well, Giants makes it really hard to get into Mod Hub. Like they make it a pain in the butt for modders. Gotta jump through a bunch of hoops. Not really sure what those hoops are, but from the sounds of it, they're just not very modder friendly. Gonna need to raise this guy up so I can get in there. And I guess the best thing I could recommend is get a PC or a Steam Deck. Like consoles, they're not even getting like what, 60 FPS? Some of them are. Isn't there a game out, I think, that's getting like 30 FPS? Why did I put the coarse tailings there? Oh well, I'll clean that up later. I just need this operating. No, maybe I should set up a crossplay server, because I know a lot of people are into the a lot of people on console want to do mining, and that would probably be a good community event. You know, it's not going to be like what I'm doing here, but I know it's possible. I did not build these big enough. Let's see, can this thing process yet? Yeah, it looks like Payday's running through her. Give her some coarse talons and we're good to go. Man, this cow is definitely a nice upgrade with the 20,000 liter bucket from that Liebherr track loader over there, but it does not want to turn very well in this tight space. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get to the action over there. Let's get a work light set up first. Start hitting her. Yeah, I don't need this one set up on the house. Find out real quick if we can maneuver through this mud. Let's see, how do we want to run this? So I want to follow that right there. Oh, that's right, we need to go get the bridge. Man, if we buy that, we better make some money tonight, too. Because that, plus the payments we got coming out, it's definitely going to be more than the 55 grand I have left here. We're going to cheat that over here, because I do not have any kind of equipment that's going to get that picked up. I feel like one of those dogs walking with the stick in its mouth down, trying to get through a doorway like I'm going to hit something. Alright, we'll leave that there for now. No spare capacity for Payday. What's going on back here? This thing ain't running, is it? There we go. I should start sucking the Payday down. Storing, yep. Is it running? What's going on here? No active productions, building storage. It should be active. Active productions, building storage. Why are we not running? Is it because there's stuff on the ground? And that really shouldn't be affecting it. Oh, it's probably because we're on 0 time. There we go. Guess it doesn't work if time's standing still. How about this one? Is this one running good? Yep. Okay. Let's go to town now. Leave a little more that we can build out. I feel like I'm bouncing in the dirt here. Let's see, is this deep enough? If I ain't swimming in it, it ain't deep enough. Yeah, we're just touching the bottom. So we gotta set that a little bit lower. Let's see where I put that thing right there. Yeah, so 3.25 is what we'll do. Maybe we'll make it a bit deeper once we actually get to the pond. Oh yeah! Digging away. How you doing tonight, Brad? See if we're deep enough now. Yep. Yeah, we got the gold op going on here. Not really role playing, but like I'm playing a role, I guess. I'm building the place out here, putting a pond in. Not just going in and ripping the place out, and I want to make it look nice. We're going to be developing. Morning here, but you're doing just fine. Nice. What are you, Aussie? Going to be raising up all the side of the riverbed over here with some of that dirt. Start building. I was living in a tent here for a while, but then I got this house I put in. I raised that up a little more than the rest of it. Got a road over here. I kind of took over the road with my mining claim here, so the Alaskan government started subsidizing paying me, gave me some equipment and paid me to clear this path, and I'm gonna come back and pave it. But right now I gotta focus on making some money, pay them bills. I got a decent enough setup to start to easily maintain, so I can do these little projects like the pond. I want to start making this place look nice. Well, I started off with a mini trommel, and I didn't have this excavator. I started off with the Fs25. It had like a 4,000 liter bucket. It did not go fast. Yeah, that and the RGC Edits little pickup dump truck. That's what I started with here. That was slow. I had to grind to make sure I made the bills, make sure I could pay the bills every day. But yeah, once I got this and a couple of trucks, it ain't too hard to keep up now. Alright. Truck's full, let's take her over. Do you play Fs25? Nah. Any of the mining games? Like Out of Ore or Gold Simulator? See, how am I going to connect that? It's going to have to start curving over. And I guess I could take some more trees out there off to the side. Euro truck. Alright, so you're in the simulator family. Oh, dude, yeah. I wouldn't do the gold mining simulator. I tried that. It's janky. And if you don't have a control, if you don't like playing on a controller, like I'm keyboard and mouse all day. I thought about getting like the farm sticks, but after, you know, I've spent enough time on the keyboard and mouse. I feel like I'm smooth enough. Plus, if you just set the keybinds up right, you'll be fine. I should probably make a video on that. Because I'm really not that bad on this. More iconic. More ironic I drive trucks for... Dude, that's what I find with these simulator games. It's the people that do it for the living that play these things the most. Like in the mining... The gold mining Discord for Farm Sim, there's constantly people that coming in the Discord posting a bunch of like gold mining site stuff, or like, you know, people that play the base game Farming Sim. A lot of them are farmers. I guess I'm one of the odd men out. I'm just a plumber. I'd like to farm. Yeah, you really do have to time things with the keyboard. It'd be cool if there was some kind of like way to ramp it up. Man, these are not taken very fast. I might just have to find a place to dump all this pay dirt. Or I speed the time. You know what? I'll just speed the time up. Up the stakes. Just gotta work faster, you know? Something I really want to do, I got a little bit into the modding. You know, it started with, oh, I want the bucket to hold more. Like this Liebherr here is my biggest project. I guess I'm more of an editor than a modder, because this is someone else's mod, but I just took it and make it do what I want. The bucket's out of a different pack, out of a different mod pack. It's the, I think it's from the same creator though, same modder. The excavator bucket attachment pack, or the excavator attachments pack is where this bucket's out of, and I've modded this so it has options. I think the base game, or the base mod, is like 4,500 liters for this bucket, but I modded it for that option, like 8,000, 12,000, 25,000, 40,000. So like, if you want to be unrealistic, you can. If you want to be in between, you can. What's the game? I'm playing Farming Sim 25 with mods on PC. Oh, you're talking about how like if you turn and it kind of holds the angle for a bit? Oh, dude, no. If you should see the Cat 395. I guess it's about the same size. It's just bulkier. It's a little bit bigger. Most of the people who do the gold mining like the Cat 395. It's a bit more polished of a mod too. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play Farming Sim without mods, man. Modding's where it's at. Yeah, I'm gonna have to curve this out more. I can't really cut. I'm gonna have to keep going straight and take out some of that stuff on the side of that ramp going into the pond area. Yeah, I'll just do that right now. Got the dozer over here, why not? I gotta get the skidder out of the way. The skidder's something here I've done some work on too. FDR. FDR logging makes a lot of good logging. Well, everybody says he makes a lot of good logging. mods. I'm not too impressed with his excavators. They're kind of ugly and I don't think they work very well. But a lot of people love them. Just not my thing. I like my Liebherr. I'm really attached to it. Especially the color orange. There's this dude Halley Madness on YouTube does a lot of time lapses of like making logging roads and stuff, and does a lot of builds and a lot of logging, man. And I was watching him and got the Liebherr 960 SME off of him from watching him. And what the heck is up with this tree? Is this a ghost tree? What's going on here? Friends that traps on quarries to get paid very well. Mining and quarry duty might be rough and dirty, but pays so well. Yeah, I don't know. I've been wondering if I picked the wrong profession, because, well, I mean, if I go off on my own as a plumber, I can definitely make the money, but working for someone else just ain't it. Let's see, where's the bottom of this guy? Right there. There's this one dude I was talking to on the Discord that owned a gold mining company. He was talking about how he pays his guys $20 an hour, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I know they put a lot of money right back into the equipment, but $20 an hour to go to Alaska or whatever, and maybe he wasn't in Alaska, maybe that was part of the reason. But even just to pay an operator $20 an hour, ain't nothing. Shoot, I got people working my company make more than that, and they don't even know what they're doing. I mean, it's not even so much that I'd have to save up. All I'd need is a truck. I got all the tools. I have way more than enough experience. Oh yeah, yeah. This is just a little. This is a D4. I got a D4 and a D5. Once my claim here scales up, we're gonna have a D11. Dude, I'll tell you, the D5 is just designed so well. It's the D5 is probably my favorite dozer mod. It's like a surgeon. The only reason I have the D4 is because the D5 doesn't have one of these rakes. You're saying you are well, obviously you're saying you are Southeast Asian, but do you live there too? I can't remember if you told me where you were from. I think you said it was morning where you're at. Literally move hills. Yeah, it'd be real fun to do some dozer work. I'd probably get bored of it. I'm more of a excavator kind of guy. Come on, I know you want to eat the tree. Let's go. Eats a tree. Yeah, maybe I'll just shove this off to the side and take that to the shop sometime. Ain't got time for this. We need to get this pond in tonight. Yeah, around, at least in the area I live, $20 an hour is for a trades job is not very good at all. I think minimum wage here is somewhere around 15 bucks. That's, you know, that's what your McDonald's fast food workers are typically making. 15 to 20 is what fast food workers are making. Oh yeah, especially if you've got people that are treating them rough. I heard a lot of people in the gold mining business don't really make any money. All goes right back in the machines. Stuck in the mud here. Let's see if I can get myself out. It'd be cool if it was like real life and I could just like grab into the ground like this and pull myself forward, but it don't work like that in this game. Do gas station? I don't know. Around here, I live in an area where a lot of people are got a lot of issues with drug addicts. You know, a lot of the gas stations around here have to deal with getting robbed, being at gunpoint and stuff. I mean, maybe during the day it's more chill. I'm assuming the robbing happens more at nighttime. I've actually never seen it. The entire reason I got into gold mining in this game, so I was watching 3sevens. You know, it's on YouTube. He pretty much makes Gold Rush type content. Like, it's got a series. Plays with his dad. His dad's hilarious. Of course, I dropped that on the other side of the truck. Yeah, dude, and I was watching this dude play Out of Ore last night. It seemed pretty cool, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna get Out of Ore eventually, but I really like Farming Sim. Just the modding, and I've been needing a hobby for a while, and like gaming is cool, but it's not like a hobby, if you know what I mean. But getting into modding, it's like it's actually a skill. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get on Twitch. I was pulling my hair out getting this stream up. I ended up having to completely reset OBS Studio because I screwed up some settings and I had to start from scratch and redo a whole bunch of settings and work just to get this. I'm multi-streaming kind of right now. Like, I got 2 streams running on YouTube. One's like the full screen and the other's this vertical format for the shorts. You get way more exposure on the shorts. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna be getting on Twitch too. It's just one thing at a time. There's so many different aspects to getting streaming up and running. But as far as discoverability, YouTube Shorts is a monster. I'd say it's even probably better than TikTok. Yeah, bro, but I had to put in some work to even get people, you know, my first probably 4 or 5 streams to YouTube here were really dead. Honestly, you're probably here because I put out like 5 shorts today, all on Fs25 gold mining, and that probably pushed the algorithm for me to even get on your page. Yeah, dude, back in the day, I tried doing Fortnite. I got fired from my job, and I had some money, so I took 8 months off during COVID instead of trying to get back to work, and I just tried to do streaming Fortnite for a living, and I think that was back in 2000. And I was mainly doing the TikTok approach. I should have done YouTube, but I got quite a bit on TikTok. I probably should have just focused on YouTube. It pays more too. Yeah, I'm just trying to hold on to like the consistency. I'm finding like you're not gonna grow overnight. I'm not depending on going viral. And I don't want to be like one of those, like, the theory I'm going for right now as far as like who my audience is, I don't want my audience to be tied necessarily to the game. I want my audience, like, I don't know if you know Asmongold, but Asmongold could like stream a how to poop tutorial and people would watch it. Like, I want people to be on my channel for me, but I need to start somewhere, so I'm focusing on the gold mining here. Now, it's got to be something sustainable, something I want to do, and I know I'm not going to want to do this for years on end. I might keep coming back to it, but it's like I got to be able to do some other things. Plus, if I'm relying on people liking the game and it just becomes work to me, like, that's just no way to do it, you know? Yeah, definitely gonna stick to the simulators. Probably, you know, do the gold mining for a while, and then might start doing a little bit of React content. I just gotta gradually work these things in. I gotta build my the following up before I try to just do what I want. You know, small creators have play by a whole different rule set than the big creators. You know, like I said, Asmongold, I mean, there's videos of Asmongold trying fruit for the first time, and like Asmongold can do whatever he wants. It don't matter. Hey babe.
What?
Can you make me coffee?
Do you have work tomorrow?
Yeah. So what time is it where you're at? Thank you, babe. I think I get the Maxwell, which is more about price. My wife was getting me Tim Hortons for a little bit. I use these refillable K-Cups. I'm not buying K-Cups, you know, the individual ones. They're way overpriced. So I just get the coffee and then I put them in these, you know, plastic refillable, washable K-Cup things, and then I cut sugar out, at least out of my coffee, not out of my complete diet. You know, I don't need sugar in my coffee, but I do creamer. So just, you know, it's coffee and creamer. And I wish I could get a rock truck driver. It'd be cool if there was like AI companions for playing games that could actually like follow directions and stuff. But I know AI is not there yet. Yeah, let's move this thing out of the way so I can clean up my mess. So like the Cat 395, really nice excavator. My biggest complaint about it is that the bucket has no collisions on it. Oh, that's one of the major things that I did with this bucket, if you notice. So before I did any modding, any editing to this bucket, so I had to go into Giants Editor. And so before I edited it, you see how these teeth are going sinking right in through the terrain, and it doesn't hit until like halfway through the bucket here. So I went into Giants Editor and took out all the collisions there, so this acts more like a real bucket. You know, a bucket would, especially with teeth like this, would actually sink in, and then it eventually hit like that. But the Cat 395 just phases through everything like it's nothing. It's like, I want a little more realism than that. You do instant coffee. You cannot find non-instant coffee in Asia unless you go find them, which are expensive here. Pure ground coffee is cheap here. There's a like that right now, but only one. What are you saying is cool thinking? You talking about the bucket? I do want... So, the Cat 395, it does phase through things, but if you let it sit there, it eventually like kind of pushes it out of the ground. So, I call it like it's like soft collision. And I want to get to the point where I can learn how to program that. Because I want... Like on this bucket, I'd really like it for like the front quarter of it to have completely no collisions, and then gradually as you work up the bucket it has softer and softer, or it starts, you know, it like ramps up in collisions, so it like actually feels like you're putting this thing in dirt. So with your trucking, do you like own your rig? Or does the company you work for own it? Like, are you kind of like, what do they call it, a owner-operator? Yeah, dude, this game is really... It's not... That's... Like... I can't... You know, I can't keep playing shooters and all these fast-paced games and RPGs and stuff. It's like... You can only play that stuff so much. No, I'm 33. I've been gaming since I was like 6. Need something different. You got a PC or console? Laptop? You know, laptop is a PC, but not a very good one. I kind of think it's funny when people are like, "Oh, I have a gaming laptop," and I'm like, "No, you don't. You can't possibly have gaming specs on a. I mean, you can. I don't know. It's one of those things where the company that makes it just slaps the title gaming on it so they can charge more. Laptops are microwave with a screen. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, that guy gets hot, doesn't it? We got 4 hours till payments come out. We're gonna need at least 1 jar of gold here. I think at this rate we'll be fine. If we keep this pace up. Yeah, no, you need actual meat and bones. The laptop just doesn't have the space, man. Yeah, and like consoles are pretty much a rip-off at this point. Let's see, should I start turning this thing yet? Yeah, this is about where I should start turning. Probably come right along the edge of this here. Take it in here. Well, bro, it seems like you're liking the vibe here. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate a sub. I'd like to see you come back around. You put it on the AC vent. That's gold. That is hilarious. I'm stuck again. There we go. Nice. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I want to get a server going, like a community server for followers. Start making a community to play with. I'd rather play with more people. I already have an 8-person server. It's paid for the next, I think, 2 months still. I just don't know how that would do, how the connection would be to someone in Asia hooking up. No, I hooked up to an Aussie server once, and it's okay. I made it, but I mean, I do have good connection, good PC. See, probably about time to set that bridge up. That's something I definitely need to get on this excavator at some point. One of those, see, like the Cat 395 has this hook right here on the back of the quick coupler that you can pick things up like this. But I'm just gonna have to cheat it because I don't have nothing that can lift this. Hopefully all my rock trucks and everything can make it over this. What is that sound? What the? I forgot I had this shovel, dude. Where did that come from? It's got snow in it? What the heck? Let's put the snow... What happens if I put it in here? Yeah, that's great. I got snow on the bottom of my river now. You're hilarious. Put it in the freezer. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see, where's that ditch? I gotta turn a little harder here. But yeah, I want to get to the point in modding, like, the first thing I want to make is a 2x4. I've been working on a 2x4. Trying to get that into the game, like something you can pick up, and I want to be able to like nail it together, because eventually I want to kind of turn this into a construction simulator where you can literally build anything you want, just like in real life. Like, instead of getting mods for different buildings and stuff, you can literally just, with my mod pack, just build whatever you want. You know, different shingles, different siding, different pieces of dimensional lumber. Yeah, plywood. I even want to go as far as like, so like the way they build roofs around here, they have these like metal clips. They're like spacers in between the plywood. And I didn't have that dumping. Like, I want to get into the intricacies. You know, different types of nails have different ratings and stuff. Like, I want it to be a realistic thing. I'm gonna have to take this golden when it pops in. Yeah, right? I mean, what I'm doing right here is like almost a whole different game. This was never intended to be a mining game. I want it to be everything. Construction, logging, mining. Let's see, this truck's ready. I can take that back. How's the quality of the stream? Like the audio and visuals on it? Alright, catch you later, dude. I'm probably gonna get off in about an hour. It's already midnight here. This truck should be empty. Yeah, that's acceptable. I'll take that. Need to get a slucifer. That's like $1 million. What, do you got loans from going to college? Man, ain't nothing wrong with being a slow learner. I definitely am one. It's all about keeping with it, you know? Like, when I started plumbing, man, I sucked. 10 years in, I'm probably the best plumber in the state. Catch you later, bro. Thanks for hanging out. That's crazy how bumpy this thing is. Yeah, I got a Discord here. I'll get you the link. Let's see. Copy server ID, is that it? How do I get invite to server? Copy link. There we go. Yeah, I guess eventually I'm going to be trying to build that Discord server too, but right now I hang out in the RGC Discord mostly because that's the dude that built the mods basically that make gold mining possible. Landscape. Oh, nice. See you over in the... Why can't I chat in this one? See you found the regular stream. Yeah, no problem, dude. Have a good day. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell that gold and sleep for the night. That'll be enough gold to carry me over a day. I don't want to be working in the dark like this. This thing really should have some backup lights. I guess I get to see if my truck fits on the bridge here. Ooh, that's tight. I don't think the rock trucks are making it over that thing. I don't think my excavator's making it across that neither. I'm gonna have to find a bigger bridge. What's up? What's up, Cled? Hope I said your name right. Or Daisy. What do you go by, Cled or Daisy? Can't believe I don't put no high beams in this thing. I can't see. Thank God, at least I got a house to sleep in now. Alright. Now I don't have to work in the dark. Hey, Cled bro, you still there? Definitely need to work on the design of this place. Well, I guess once I get a sluice for this place ain't even gonna matter. Just level it. See if my boy Crow's on the Discords. For anybody's there to talk. Hey, dude.
Hello.
What you up to?
Oh, just playing this game. I played the demo and it just came out a few days ago.
What game's that?
Quarantine Zone.
Oh, yeah, that demo's been out for a while. You're saying the game actually came out, though?
Yep.
Any good?
Pretty much like the demo with a few little minor changes.
I only watched a little bit of it.
Mm.
You pretty much just check people in and like decide whether they live or die, don't you?
For the most part, yeah.
Is it like zombie or is it kind of different?
It's like they're turning into zombies kind of thing.
Do you play Farming Sim?
Yeah. Shit. I play Farm Sim. I play all kinds of Sims. I've been in Farming Sim since 17, I think it is.
I'm assuming since you're in this Discord, you've done the gold mining.
A little bit, not too much. I haven't been in. I've been out of the group for I don't know 6 months or so, but it was just a bunch of good guys. And I don't know who's here now. The only one that is here that I know of that's was there before was Honor, but he was the creator of the group. So
Yeah, he said he lost pretty much. Yeah, like you're saying, he pretty much lost the group.
well, something happened. I know very little about it, but I know enough that something happened and nobody agreed with it, and uh, that's not why I left. I had stuff in real life happen, and I had to step out. I didn't even turn my computer on for 6 months. So
I hear you. I've had times like that.
yeah, they've added some to this game. Before it was just like you said, you check people and then you feed them and make sure they got electricity and everything. But apparently they've added stuff. I haven't made it that far yet.
Man, these mini trommels are not keeping up.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need a slucifer here in a minute. So you kind of just get back into gaming?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just the other day. Um, uh, sorry, brain fart. Yeah, just a couple days ago, and I don't play anywhere. I used to play 10, 15 hours a day. Now it's, a few hours here, a few hours there. I mean, I take care of my mom, so. So where are you from?
New York.
Whereabouts?
Buffalo area.
Okay.
By the Great Lakes.
Yep.
We're getting pounded with snow today.
The joys of lake effect, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, boss should have just called it off today, but
What do you do?
I'm a plumber. I had to go
No.
work in 12 degrees with a whatever wind chill. Didn't get a whole lot done.
I don't. Now, do you do rough-in plumbing, or do you just general plumbing? General contractor kind of thing.
Uh, like we're at like actual plumbers. It's not like a general type thing.
Okay.
We do mostly new construction.
Yeah, that's what I mean by rough-in. But okay.
But personally, I work at a decent sized company. We got about 20 plus guys, and pretty much everybody does new construction. But we do get those service calls and remodels and stuff. And I'm the guy. I'm the Swiss Army knife. I can pretty much do everything. Can do a little bit of electrical. About halfway on the heating side of things. I could teach myself how to, do the rest of the heat. I used to do it at the last company. I didn't like run the job, but know how all that works. It's just the little things. How to size the ductwork, and it's really not that hard. It's just doing it the first couple times.
I got some stuff, not plumbing, but heating stuff I need to do around here. Whoever put the heating system in this house don't have it. I don't want to say they don't have a clue, but the bedrooms, they have heat coming in, but if the doors are closed, there's no air movement. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, they don't have returns in.
Yeah, there you go. So, I'm kind of at a cross of, do I want to put returns above the door and then put it into the main, connect it up to the main return? Or do I just want to, basically cut a hole above the door and put in vents up there so that air can move above the door?
So, you could chop the bottom of the door off. Give it like a ½ inch so air can go under the door.
Shit, I didn't think of that.
That's probably your easiest. Unless you got like one of them cardboard doors and it's going to make it start falling apart. But if you got like some solid doors.
Yeah, I'd have to check, but I didn't think of that.
That way you're not getting into drywall and studs and all that. Just take the door off, cut a little bit of it. Just make sure you put some painter's tape on it first so it don't chip all up when you're making the cut.
Space.
So you're friends with Honor?
Just through here. Hold on 1 second. This is getting loud. You asked if I was friends with Honor, and no, I only know Honor through RGC. That's it. He has me working on their website, but otherwise, no.
Are you that guy that ran the website originally?
No. Nope. I just took it over a couple days ago. Okay, I see.
Well, I guess now's the time to see if I want to make this any deeper. Yeah, we probably want to go at least another ½ meter deep on this. Give room for the fishies.
What are you working on?
Putting a pond in on my gold mining claim.
Mm.
Not like a settling pond. I don't do the settling pond thing. I want to make the place look nice. It's not just not just for gold mining. I wanna like develop.
Yeah, no, you sound like my roommate. He likes to build towns and then landscape it and everything. You know, I know it's kind of sick, but because it is a video game, but they really need to make it so when you look at the X-ray vision, you can look under their underwear.
Oh, really?
Some of these avatars aren't too bad looking.
Oh boy.
I know that makes me a perv, but oh well.
I don't know if I can talk to you anymore. Well, let's try not to put the truck in the pond we're making. Become the pond. They have this aquatic or amphibious, I don't know which one it is, but like excavator that can go out on the water.
Are you talking about it came in the fishing expansion?
No, it's a mod. Yeah, I don't think you need an
Oh,
excavator for fishing.
no.
Nope, just a mod. I don't know about the fishing expansion. It just seems like production
Yeah,
points. I mean, the fishing aspect of the game doesn't seem to be very fleshed out, like the manual fishing. Be cool if there
yeah.
was like leveling up and stuff. Which I'm sure somebody's gonna make a mod about that. Like have a skill tree, level up, have like a tackle shop.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey guys, we're back here on the claim, working on the pond, connecting it up to the river. We got our boy Crow here. He's gonna help come run truck. So let's hit it. So you're having issues getting on still, or what?
It's stuck at 50.
Well, that's pretty typical.
Yeah. It gets to like 80 and then that's when that message
You're
pops
coming
up.
in. We're live. Better get the conveyors going. At least I got another hopper now. There he is. I see you over there. Loading in. Yeah, we got 1 jar of gold. How you doing with that loading screen?
I'm in. I'm at 1 frame per second though right now.
Yeah,
I don't know if you see me trying to run over to you.
it'll get better. I do
Look
not.
at this.
Yeah, I'm lagging a little bit too. It'll get better in a minute. It's always not great right off the bat.
No. Probably help if I join the farm, huh?
It might. Can you not even get in the vehicles unless you join?
Yeah.
Let's see, do I have to give you permissions every single time? You were in a perfect spot. Where are you going?
Cause who drives on a haul truck? Oh my god, there's a giant wall. That's why I moved it, cause this wall is here.
I don't see no wall.
If you look at my stream.
What? Where are you going? I need that.
Dude, look at my stream right now.
Ah, you're a terrible person.
See this wall? Dude, look at my stream right now.
Yeah, I see the wall.
Here, we're gonna try something. It says I'm running at 50, but I get a lag spike every second. It's only when I play with you.
Let's give it a little bit. Are you going for a swim? I
Yep.
don't have a lifeguard,
And
you
you-
know.
In your pond.
There's no lifeguard. I am almost out of fuel if you want to see about getting that
You
truck
put
over here.
the most narrow bridge in.
Is there another bridge? We can get a new bridge. Because, yeah, that bridge is... I mean, I'm not really running equipment there. I'm just heading that way, really.
What happens when you get sluice?
Oh. We'll just have to use that road I logged. See, this is like my property now. It's not really the road. You know, the government came in.
I really hope this lag doesn't send me into the...
Where did you
I
get
don't
your
know why
license?
it's like this.
Did you just hit me?
Dude, if you knew what it's like for me, you would cut me some slack. You got fuel in there? I can't see. There's
Yeah,
a
I
wall.
got all set. Thank you. There we go.
Give me all this. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Maybe there's maybe it's like V-Sync or something. That's
I don't know. I think it's just kind of your computer plus the game. There might be a console sort of reload command to get rid of that wall. Who knows?
Call no resolve. Rather shoot dovetail I fall. Murder on call with the 5-9. It seems like a lifetime. Never
Very lyrically talented there.
Oh, clear the no. Spare man the walls. Reload. I don't know what it would be.
I don't know. It's not, you know, once you get into coding commands, things, you just gotta know what you're doing, really. Well, since the operator of the truck is having technical difficulties, I'll get my own truck.
Oh, you just calm down, princess. What are you dumping? Whoa, what is this?
I am not dumping over there.
You should see what just popped up on my screen.
What? What the? What in the world? What kind of a bug is that? Oh, I wish I could see that. Wait, what console command did you use?
I don't know. I think I did GS Material Manager Debug.
Alright, let's give it a shot. GS, what was it? Material?
Material Manager Debug.
Holy, what in the world did you do, Billy? I like
Is it
how
on
it
your
spells
screen
it
now?
back. Yeah. It depends on where you are. Okay, that's crazy. I think it just like shows you some texture in case you're having texture issues. That's insane.
Well, I am having texture issues.
Dude, it goes for like a mile.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, you went into the dirt with it.
Well, wheat does this last one here.
So I gotta do that back. GS Material Manager Debug. Oh, it doesn't get rid of it. No! I don't want to be stuck with this.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're stuck with it. Just gonna have textures hanging out above the pond.
Well, why do you type it in?
Because I wanted to see it. I thought it wouldn't be hard to get rid of it. You know?
I don't even know what you would, We're just gonna do this.
I was wondering if you just load in and load back out. So when I was watching 3.7's edit the video, I figured out how he does, at least in the videos, that, you know how the one dude always sounds like he's talking through a CB radio. He basically just
Yeah.
puts a filter on every clip of him.
That must take forever.
It does, dude. He said he started for that last video he put up. He said it's like a 34-minute video from like, I don't know if he said 2 or 4 hours of gameplay. And then right when we were doing it, he already had it chunked down to that 34 minutes, but he was like going through and fine-tuning things, and he was like, yeah, it just took an hour to go through that 34 minutes and touch it up. Like,
You're better off just getting a voice app.
I mean, no matter what, you got to put work in. This content creation
Okay.
game don't do itself.
Well, the wall's gone.
Nice.
Where are you dumping this?
I got the 2 wash plants over there running. So I was backing up the road over here. Yeah, where are you going? Kind of got to back up this access road. Road's probably going to be the last thing I dig out. What are you trying to give me a kiss?
Oh, too far.
I think one of these needs tailings dealt with. Yeah, this one has tailings in it. Oh, they both have the tailings all loaded to the brim. You want to deal with these tailings, or?
All you.
What do you mean, all me? I know you don't want to operate.
You're giving yourself no room over here.
So somebody told me to build this sideways. Don't know who that was, but
Who the hell told you that?
you did. I asked you how to build this, and this is how you said to do it.
Well, right, but you're putting everything so damn close to each other.
Don't worry. Once
Like, especially with that loader that you gotta do a 40-point turn in.
once Lucifer's a thing here, this isn't gonna be so bad. Like, after this pond is dug, I think I'll have enough for, I don't know, Lucifer's pretty expensive. Did you just get disconnected? Hello?
My whole computer may or may not have just crashed.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Gone. Are you still there?
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
This didn't really happen when we started to play together, did it? Like, I feel like when we were...
Oh.
The server just started, like... It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't like this.
As soon as I updated graphics driver, that's when it fucking... everything did. I don't know why, but it did. Oh. Oh, try this again.
Sup, Vidra? How you doing tonight? You liked? Thanks for the like, bro. What are you up to? Anything good? You on holiday? Nice. How much time you got off? At the beach? Bro, you at the beach and you watching me? What, are you back at the hotel? Isn't it a little cold too, or is it not winter where you're at? Hey, get out of the way! You're standing right in the road. You want to get run over? Ah, another Aussie.
Does it lag like this for you when you're in my game?
Normally, when I do anything multiplayer, it lags and then it evens out after like half an hour or so playing.
Mine never evens out. Oh! Two wheels. You see that?
Bro, where'd you get your license?
Santa was handing them out actually.
Appreciate the sub, Vidra. Catch you later, bro. Did you just turn your lights on me? Oh, is that your backup lights, huh? Stop that, you're blinding me. Stop it!
I don't know why they're so bright.
It's like you turn on the sun. Stop! Like, that hurts my eyes in real life. I'm gonna disable those lights. Alright, enough. You're gonna make me have a seizure.
It's a club. And the club, we all fam.
The club?
The club. You never seen that meme?
No, I have not.
Uncultured swine.
Hey, you've never seen Roger Rabbit until tonight. Talk about uncultured swine. What are you fueling up?
Yeah.
Good boy.
It's about empty. Don't get bother me. Right in here. Are you making a river, or what is your intentions here?
No, so like the original circle, I don't know if you saw the original circle that I dug out here is what I'm turning in. So basically, if you follow this wall and make it a circle over that direction, is going to be the pond.
Michael Phelps up in the... I can't get out. Oh.
It's not designed to get out of, it's designed to be pretty.
It like almost just makes me not want to play it at all. It's so ass.
Whatever happened to that job? You getting it or what?
Dude, I don't know what's going on with that.
At this
I
point,
wish I knew.
I would just be looking for something else.
I am.
You could go
Why?
check
So I
on the
can
other
buy a new
truck.
PC.
The other truck's probably ready to pull over.
No, this is my truck and my truck only.
Dude.
There's many like my truck,
Come on.
but this one is mine.
Don't be quoting movies to me that I watched before you were born. It's not right.
Leg spike. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We're good.
What is going on over there?
Just needed a bath. I went in the river.
You did buy a pressure washer. You don't have to dip it in the river.
It's the leg.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't do this.
You are doing it.
I know, I legit can't.
I just watched you do it.
$89 frames per second, 103. Whoa, this is never get that high. Now she's running smooth, but I probably just jinxed it. Yeah, I'm running at 70 frames per second.
Nice. I don't.
80.
I think it'll even out if you just give it a chance.
Nope, there it goes.
I don't know. Maybe turn your graphics down. Like I said, go to your graphics card and put that thing on performance instead of quality or balanced or whatever it is. So you clearly can't handle quality.
It's only on your games. You in New York over there.
You gonna put that thing in the Walsh plant?
Fucking with my eye holes. Give me a second.
Here, let me help you. Oh, you probably drifted with this thing. That's why you went in the river. So, I have a really, really personal question for you.
What?
Are you a pineapple on the pizza kind of guy?
I am. It deserves to be on pizza. Not every type of pizza, though.
Sacrilege.
No, it's not. It adds juiciness and flavor to a pizza.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Juicy is never a word I considered wanting to say about pizza.
It's more moist.
Why? Moist pizza? Dude, are you broken? How
No,
many times
you
have you
are.
dropped on your head?
0.
Moist pizza, he says.
You're just mad.
Oh, I'm
Every pineapple hater is a
physically upset.
nutcase.
I'm distraught over the
'Cause
blasphemous statements you have made.
Actually, no. I'm gonna change what I just said. Every person who hates pineapple on their pizza thinks that barbecue sauce is spicy.
No, definitely not.
Yep.
Definitely not. There.
Okay, I'm not playing this game.
Yeah, you are. I see you doing it right now.
No, I'm gonna leave.
No.
Yeah.
No. I finally got you here. You're not allowed to leave.
Leg. I'm not doing this.
You are crucial to this operation.
No.
Yep.
Nope. Figure it out.
I did figure it out.
Figured out without me. Not trying to be a dick either, it's just it's unplayable. If it was like this for you, I guarantee you wouldn't want to play like this either.
I wish there was an easy way to like find out and isolate what's going on.
What's up?
I said I wish there was a way to isolate why you lag so much with me.
Yeah, I wish I could figure that out
And like
too.
it didn't used to be a problem.
No, it didn't. Then I wanted to get greedy and update my shit, and then that's when all my textures turned black. It's just ridiculous. I know it may not make a difference, but do you have traffic disabled? I know there's no
What?
traffic in this game, but
That might, you know, it might sound stupid, but that might be it. Maybe there's like ghost traffic. Well, there's the cargo ships. I don't know if that counts as traffic.
I don't.
Vehicle, AI, general. What would it be under?
General settings. It's like the first settings. Game settings.
Traffic is on. There, it's off. Timescale, autosave. I don't know. I'll have to look into settings for best multiplayer setups.
Yeah.
What was
It's like,
the first?
It's like running fine now until you miss the whole entire bed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa! Where'd you go? Where are you going? Why'd you do that?
Should just dump it. Oh no! Stop!
What? Whoa! What are you doing over there?
I'm gonna dump it.
No, dude. Why? Why would you dump that in my pond?
It didn't dump. Relax.
Yes, it did. I saw it.
No, it did not. Nothing came out. Check over there. If you don't believe me.
It's all over the place. It's all over. Look at this. Look at it right there. I see it. Right there. Oh no. Oh no, what it What are you doing? Why do you do that? Oh, you turned my stuff off too?
New PC, joysticks. We want pimping.
What? What are you going on about? Trying to make me miss?
Why?
Moving while my bucket's dumping in you? Stop it!
Oh no. Dude, I'm telling you, this lag is gonna cost your company thousands. Cause I about just pushed your fuel truck in.
Have you tried doing better?
Tell my PC that.
Bruh.
Yeah, so when me and Toasty were talking, I'm gonna drive that into the river if you bring that over there, by the way.
You don't have to touch it.
But me and Toasty were talking, he's like, yeah, well, I've been thinking about hopping over there with you guys and catch up. He was just asking about everyone if Taya's reached out at all or not.
Oh. That kid? Yeah, nah. No thanks.
Yeah. We got a bucket of concentrate over here. 2 buckets.
That's fine. We need to get this dug out.
Here, I'll come help you.
What?
I'll come help you.
How are you gonna help me? No.
Wait, hold on.
Help is on the way, dear!
Dude, that thing is a joke for what we're doing. You gonna bring one of them trucks back or?
They're not done yet.
Ugh.
I gotta help dig.
What? You don't have a truck to put it in. Bruh. What are you doing? This is my pond. This pond ain't big enough for the both of us. Wait, did you just put it in there?
I did.
Hey!
I didn't do it.
Oh no, clearly not. Not a menace to society at all.
No, never. Come on now. I love how the bucket just phases through. Your hydraulics. Good mod. Which one of those core stainless? Left or right?
Right. The one coming out oh no, course is on the side. By where the concentrate comes out, so left side. Are we already dealing with tailings?
Yep.
Dude, even with you lagging hardcore, this goes so much quicker with a second.
Mm.
Yeah, I found it's best to just back that thing straight out to come back.
What are you talking about?
That whole area is going to need a redesign. I'm just going to hold out till we get sluice.
Stop buying stuff when you'd have more money.
Well, I need to buy stuff to make money.
What do you need to keep on buying?
Well, like this rock
Mini,
truck.
there's 30,000.
No. I have nostalgia with that mini.
That's why you're losing money.
Did you just move that further?
No.
Stop.
It's still running.
Dude! No!
I'm like your problem child around here.
You're like the
Didn't even pull
employee
yet.
that's just good enough to put up with. Well, I'm... Get out of the way!
Why does this horn progressively get louder?
Because it's better than that other horn. Stop!
Oh, I forgot. Live radio in the game.
Alright, is it full now?
No, Sam Hunt. No, get here. What else we got? Justin Bieber's on? No.
No, thank you. Let's see, does that tailgate have collision? So I can pull it back towards me?
The Rolling Stones.
It does not. What good is that tailgate then?
Do you see that TikTok I sent you today?
I saw you
That
sent
dude
me a
welding?
TikTok. Oh, yeah, dude. Was that actually welding? Or was that just like...
Did you watch
roleplay?
it?
Yeah. The dude in the shop welding the weights onto the tractor?
Yeah. The dude told someone in here how to find it, but I couldn't find it.
It's like...
You go to King Mods and go down to i3D. It's called, I think you install them, then you can find them in hand tools.
It was like Miller or something? Miller Welding?
But now I'm gonna look once I park this truck. Coming in. You're just gonna leave that down there, huh?
Look. Trying to make a pond. What are you doing?
Trying to get out.
Is that full? It looks full.
Imagine Dragons, we were just going opposite. Oh, I just hit your truck further. I don't know.
Good thing there's insurance on that thing. Oh yeah, doesn't the engine actually break when you put things in water?
That's realistic breakdowns. Do you see it right now?
Mm-hmm. She's saying that only works with the mod. That only happens with the mod.
Mm-hmm. What I am gonna do is I'm just gonna delete all my mods and start fresh.
Well, I don't think it's...
It's gotta be a mod conflict somewhere. At least for my textures, cause what the hell?
Oh, you're talking about... Is it still black?
Yeah. And I'm frozen. Are you frozen?
Nope. You're... Oh, you're just gonna drive into oblivion? Hey, get back here! Where are you going?
And she doesn't want to be on the camera.
Holy cow. What?
Talking to Shiloh or that?
No.
Oh, well, Shiloh said goodnight.
I just lost connection to your game. Like it just kicked me out. So I don't know what to do. You there?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if it has to do... Because I'm a little laggy. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that I'm streaming and recording. Because you're kind
Well,
of...
that wouldn't make.
Yeah, because you're going off of me. I am the server. It's going to go off on my upload, which I'm already kind of maxing out with the streaming and recording. Which my streaming is kind of just died anyways. Right when you...
The Waller repairs damages on vehicles. Oh, right when I got booted.
Yeah, right when you got booted, my streams got screwed up.
My bad.
Well, no, that just goes to further my point that it's probably on my end.
Yeah, but even when you're not streaming.
I mean, it might be better now that I'm just recording. Well, I don't think you played with me when I'm not streaming. I mean, was I streaming the other day?
Oh yeah, you were. Someone needs to convert this mod. It's a Beaver Raider 1600 tub grinder. It's in 22. And it was the best I've ever had.
A tub grinder?
Mm-hmm.
What is a tub grinder?
You hover over it with your material and then you take your harvester and cut them into pieces so it drops in the tub. And then it grinds it, makes wood chips.
Oh, okay.
He has to take them and she's needs to be out. Yeah, well, she's been sneezy, so it really stinks that I might have to take her back to the vet.
Any other good mods that you can think of?
You were just talking about getting rid of your mods, and you're getting more now?
Oh, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called?
Oh, no, no, no!
And go shield. What that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm getting like 60 FPS now. You done? Or did you like...
It's
sleep?
loading.
There he is. The menace is back. How's your frames?
Still garbage, but I'll give it a minute.
Can you get that conveyor started, please? This dude I've been watching live stream on Out of Ore has a cranking crew. Gets about
Are you gonna
50
start
viewers.
playing Out of Ore now?
Huh?
Are you gonna start playing Out of Ore now?
I've been thinking about it. I don't wanna switch right yet, but
You'll be back. Quicker than you think.
why?
It just doesn't seem... The graphics are horrible, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, because the graphics here are so great.
Better than Out of Ore. I know, and the fact that you can travel around with no tires or tracks or anything kind of throws me off.
What does that mean?
Like, people who are driving hose with no tracks on it. It's your Liebherr, I swear.
Well, quit swearing.
Every time I look your direction. How is nobody on? It's Saturday night.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we hit a weird pocket. Plus, like, part of the reason that I'm like spent so much time making a gold guide is for a lot of people getting to the point of being able to play gold mining, there's such a barrier. So a lot of the population isn't there yet. Plus we're playing Fs25 and we're playing something that's very mod dependent. And if you're doing something mod dependent, people would rather do 22.
22, there's mods as well.
No, you mean 25?
You said 22 twice.
Well, yeah, they'd rather play 22. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, just
What?
get rid of that.
No, why do you keep disrespecting my dump truck?
Because I dump in 2 seconds and I'm already back.
Just don't even
So I
touch
don't know
it.
why we keep bringing that
I'll
back over
deal
here.
with it. Because I'm sitting over here. Because someone can't manage to keep a dump truck in the slot.
That other truck is dumping just fine. It'd also help if there wasn't a whole line of conveyors blocking my only way.
You could dump at the conveyor to be quicker.
Oh, I tried that, but you told me not to, because you don't dump there.
Well, it's for the little guy to keep things flowing, but since you keep moving it on me, I can't keep up. You didn't even turn it and conveyor. Yeah, you did. Okay. That's not where that goes.
Close enough. Are you really that impatient?
I want to keep digging. Do you want to just sit around?
Instead of going to get that truck, you literally could have just done this.
Done what? Throw another truck in the water? Is that what I could have done?
Could just grab me, back me up a little bit, and then done. Like, the tent can be gone, that mini can be gone, that truck can be gone.
You know, not everyone plays for the sheer blinding me again. Why? I need a seizure warning. Wish I could disable your lights. You could take this full truck, you know. Oh yeah, put it right behind me so I can't back up.
Yep. Only
You
way
make
to
a
do it.
terrible rocker. Still not talking to your dad?
No. Why?
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm worried about it. You gonna take this truck, or?
God, true whole guy. Never take his own truck.
Listen.
Trying to get rid of this pile so I can get rid of these fucking conveyors.
No. It's so mean.
No, it's thinking logically and the most efficiently.
No, what's not efficient is these trucks sitting here.
Well, don't have your main way blocked off. See, I can just drive straight here, but no. Oh my god, will you just give me 2 fucking seconds?
I did. Sorry, I'm not the kind of hoe operator that just sits on my phone watching TikToks.
You were just bitching about not taking trucks, but the only truck you'll take is that one. Make that make sense?
Well, that's the downtime truck. For all the downtime you have. Or the downtime. Oh, we got the visual bug on this thing now. I can't see if it's loaded. Dude, the backup camera lights on that thing is like turning on the sun.
Why not just continue loading this one?
Because that one can get loaded in like 3 scoops.
Yeah, but this one also takes longer to dump.
What? Oh, I almost went flying. Is this dump truck bugged for you too?
What do you mean?
Like, do you see the fullness of it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Why is there 3 buckets in this one and none in the other?
Because I put them in your gold room. That's what you can do with your fares.
What?
Put them up on the tailings piles and load them on the trucks to get that out of there. We're running out of space over here.
Well, I figure by the time this dirt's processed, to be able to afford Slucifer.
I clicked the wrong button on my stream deck, my bad.
What'd you do?
I clicked on RGC instead of my skip button for my music. Yeah, why not just throw it on your pile if you're that close to it?
I was.
Save your trucks for like this over here.
No. Get the truck. Oi.
I don't get how every time I log on here, you are always at 30 grand, never higher,
Because I'm always spending money.
on unnecessary shit.
So I shouldn't have gotten a second sluice. I shouldn't have gotten another rock truck. Well, last night
No,
I
because if you're by
logged out
yourself.
together.
You what?
Yeah, by myself I was keeping a sluice fed. With probably, well, I think, with just the one rock truck.
Well, right, because there's no point of having two trucks with one person,
Yeah, there is.
obviously. Not really, because either way you're gonna be... Oh, God. The brakes on the cat sucks. If you're gonna edit any mod, edit the cat brakes.
That'd be a really easy one, actually.
Because holy hell are they bad. Okay, but further the argument, two trucks is not better when you're by yourself, because sure, you can fill both trucks, but then you gotta dump each truck every time. It just creates more time wasted.
You're one of those people that efficiency just can't be explained to.
Oh, it can be very much explained.
Well, what you're arguing right there is false. The two trucks are not just gonna sit there.
Okay then. Here you go.
What?
Test it out.
I have tested it out.
I'll watch.
And now I need a third truck. You're not even there, are you?
I am. Why?
There's not a way to lock your camera, is there?
What's up?
I said there's not a way to lock your camera, is there?
Not that I found out, but I get what you mean, because in the hoe it does move quite a bit.
Like, I don't want my camera to move from this position right here, because, like, I can't see anything more than the glass, so what's the point?
Right. Ah, this is taking forever.
What?
Digging this.
You're just spoiled with that 40,000 liter bucket.
Damn right I am. Time is money. The way you park that truck, it just... No.
Yeah, for people who don't know how to back up, I get it.
Are you kidding me? You talk about efficiency, you gotta back this thing all the way the fuck up.
It's more efficient than turning it around.
Not really. You point your truck in the direction where you want to leave at.
Then the
Plumbers,
back end
man,
is
I tell
pointed
you.
the way I want it to leave.
Your conveyors must suck if I can dump a full truck in this thing.
Well, yeah, they're base game conveyors. What do you want?
Move a little quicker than that.
Why would you want to sleep?
I don't know.
It's the middle of the day.
Love how the mirrors are purple.
Are they?
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue the excavations. Let's make sure we get this conveyor turned on. That always turns off when you exit the game. Yeah, get that sucking pay dirt into the into the sluice over there. Yeah, once we get this this pond dug out, we're probably gonna maybe we'll go over there and do some logging. Might actually get a processor head for this thing. Start thinking about how maybe we'll build a production, not sure. I still have that road to work on that the government of Alaska so graciously decided to pay me to put in, since I put my claim right on the road. And I kind of disabled it for everyone else. Yeah, last night me and Crow were on here slamming pay dirt, so we should be able to afford Slucifer. So maybe I should go throw some gravel down on that road so I can get it on over. Hey, what's up, D? You gotta start somewhere, man. And I think he means 0 viewers. I definitely have more than 0 followers. You know, it's those who don't try that don't ever do anything. Rather start with 0 than not start at all. Anyways, I don't really care. Focus more on developing my own character right now than I am focused on if other people care about it. Do you play Farming Sim? I actually was just I've been watching this dude play Out of Ore for the past couple days, and from watching him, it kind of just convinced me to buy it just to play with him for a bit. It's a pretty good time. The physics aren't quite there, especially on the excavator. The excavator is absolutely garbage. Farming Sim's definitely a lot more polished, but as far as doing like a stream playing with viewers, Out of Ore is definitely going to be easier, because like I got so many mods on here. You need so many mods just to get gold mining to work to begin with. Really should bring the other truck over here because it's got a much higher capacity. It'll sit there and let Lucifer, the mini trommel, chew on it for a while I'm over there loading this guy up. So we'll go ahead and hop in the Cat 745. I just don't like how it's not an automatic. You gotta manually gear through it. Which I guess is partially my fault. I got that setting turned on, but I do like playing pretty realistically. You know, I pick what I want. Maybe I should get that little peninsula there before I keep moving along. I'm just glad that Out of Ore allows you to bind things to your mouse, like your mouse drags, unlike Gold Mining Simulator. Gold Mining Simulator's really lacking there. And again, the physics and the polish, for as janky as the physics are in this game with digging, It's definitely the best thing out there in my opinion. It's like 10:30 at night Sunday here. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Something I really not looking forward to. Had a good day yesterday. Put about 14 hours into putting up a how to get started gold mining and farming simulator 25 video. Seems to be getting quite a bit of traction already. Even though I just posted it. The long form videos are really hard to get clicks on. Really gotta pick something that people are already interested, kinda, you know, find what already works and piggyback off of what works, especially as a new creator. And there's really not anything out there near as comprehensive as the guide I put out. Like, probably the most accurate one is the one 37 has up, but it's like an hour and a half long. He doesn't give you links or a mods list. He's just like, oh, here you can just look at what I have and go get it yourself, which, I mean, I get it. He doesn't want to lead people. He doesn't want to get blamed for leading them to anything that's got viruses. But you know what? You're the one downloading it on your computer. You know, it's all up to your discretion. It's not my fault if you download something. If you want to blame me, whatever. I didn't get no viruses off of them. I don't know. What do you think the government would pay me to lay gravel down over on the bypass they paid me to put in? I mean, it's my material. You know, I'm probably going to use our tailings. Yeah, I think after this I'll load up all our tailings. Go lay them down on the road. Heck, I might even use both the coarse and the fine tailings. I was going to use all coarse tailings, so it's like kind of like asphalt. Lay it down with a paver. But we got to get that road running up and running. Alright, rock truck's full. Let's go empty her. This one's got a capacity of 200,000, so it'll sit there for a little bit. Looks like it's having a hard time putting out, at least on the shorts. Gonna have to look into optimizing that. This one dumps real fast. Make for quicker trips, but gotta use it more. Let's clean up the mess we dumped over here real quick. Alright, yeah, she's full. Let's take her in. Deal with some tailings here real quick. Oh yeah, those are stacking up fast. think I'm just gonna sell that Liebherr track loader. It's kind of useless. It's only got a 10,000 liter bucket capacity. It's just been sitting there since I got this Kawasaki. So get all these talents taken care of and get back to digging. I think maybe before I go to work on the bypass road, I'll have to get into the files for that Cat 745 and make it so it works with Terraform. Either that, or maybe, you know, it's either I make that Terraform enabled, or which would probably be easier. Actually, they're both pretty easy edits in the mod files, but I could get the Volvo A60H, just give it some different capacity options. I don't know. One or the other, maybe both. Why not both? And I like how the 745 gets dirty, the tires, it's a bit more polished. I wish you could get rid of the tailgate. I don't like how you have to have the tailgate in a 745. My buddy was complaining about the brakes on it. Don't brake very well. That would be too hard to fix up. But yeah, this whole situation with the tailing is just going to have to get fixed. I think it'll kind of fix itself once we get a sluicifer up here. I can't remember if I got all the coarse tailings out of this guy. I'll find out in a second. Yep. Got a couple of buckets of concentrate to throw in there. Man, look at all the gold just sitting there. One more load, we should be good to keep slamming pay dirt. Oh, no, no more loads. Again, we'll take the 745. Oh, see, that's something that would be the hard thing to fix. I don't know how difficult it would be to edit this guy so it is an automatic instead of a manual. Visually, it's definitely the better one. I guess my biggest gripe about it really is just the tailgate. Yeah, so we'll have to dig into the files and see about that. Maybe that's something I'll get on tomorrow. Editing these rock trucks to my liking. It's one of the things I really like about this game. If something doesn't work the way you like it, the way you want it to, you can just change it. Most of it's simple. It all started with me editing the bucket capacity on a loader. I'm like, yeah, that's all I really want to do. And then it just kind of snowballed into, hey, I want terraforming this. And then it's like, oh, I can change the horsepower and the gear ratio and the torque scale. Yeah, one day I was messing around with the Liebherr here, and I got it up to like 100 miles an hour, and then trying to stop with it was a whole nother story. It was like driving a train; it just wouldn't stop. Alright, filled up. Let's take her in. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be so bad that this thing's manual. I'll just have to, you know, if this is the only rock truck I'm running, I'll just get used to it. But hopping back and forth between a manual and an automatic, I'm always driving over things or trying to shift when I don't need to. I guess it's annoying pretty quick. Let's take our concentrate in. Don't want these accidentally getting bumped off somewhere. Yeah, like right there, I had to think pretty hard whether or not to shift so I don't back right over the mini trommel. Gonna give her a little reposition so we can start digging over there, over this area. This thing only takes like 3 scoops anyways, but see how many gold jars we got going on here. Holy schmoly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times, what's 9 times 13? 90 plus 9 times 3. That's not 90, that's 10,000. 10,000, so that's 90. 9 times 3 would be to 18, 27. So 90,000 plus 27,000. It's about 117,000 we got. Maybe not quite enough to be trying to get Lucifer yet. But enough that will be good for a few days of the payments. Should probably just sell that Liebherr off. track loader. Really ain't got no use for it anymore. It's a cute little thing. I'd hate to sell it, but it's pretty obsolete now. Guess you could say that same thing about my Sandy 55, but that's really got a special place. This place was built on the Sandy 55 excavator. Yeah, there I go, rolling the wrong way again. Man, it really takes a while to get the depth perception on this thing. Gotten pretty good at gauging where to drop my loads, though. Not too educated what's going on in Iran right now, other than some pretty bad stuff. And then you got Trump talking about taking over Greenland, and a lot of crazy political things going on. Should probably pay more attention to them. Ah, yes. Let's not drive into the lake. No, I really did not like the articulating bodies on these when I started using them, but really kind of growing on me. Huh. I don't know if you used to be able to, but I can now. I can see into that water pretty clearly. It looks like there's a little shelf that runs along the edge here. Looks like we're getting about ready to move over here now. A little reposition. I wonder where it looks like there's blue intermingled with that orange line, or if that's just my old eyes getting bad. Yeah, I don't see it when I'm right on it here. I only see it when I'm in the cab. Are there any gold mods on console? So the deal with console is you either need to like prepare the map yourself, or you have to get the right map. There are some maps, not too privy to them. That's probably a video I gotta make. Just not something I've looked too much into because I'm on PC. But so the idea is the gold maps for console. Actually, I don't know if you can do gold. I know you can mine. I don't know if you can do gold. But anyways, the map itself is going to have material because you guys can't get terraform. So there'll be like, you know, you'd go into like, let's see, in the build mode here, and you'd get your tool and you'd lower an area down, and then you like get a dump truck and use console commands and you know, fill a big hole with a bunch of material, and that's how you would, you know, mine on console. Really not as polished as the, you know, the PC way. But yeah, it's possible to mine. I don't know about gold. You know what? I want to say yeah, because I have seen another creator talking about gold mining on console. You know what? You kind of just gave me an idea. That would be a good way if I just did mod hub mods and got a gold mine going. That'd be a good way to get a playing viewers stream set up. Yeah, I don't think anything RGC made is gonna be mod hub. You got Discord, Josh? Pond is almost done. Gonna have to reposition here so we don't just dig ourselves into a corner. Oh, I gotta clean Crow's mess up. He's always throwing my equipment around and just leaving it there. It's kind of what he's good at. Oh, dang. It's a little too deep for me to get out of. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll finish this pond tonight. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! Oh, oh. Oh, we almost had her. Oh, I think we're going to need to call the tow rig for this one. Or I just go forward, apparently. Broken, needs to be reset. Great. Well, there goes the load that was in it. Well, I guess now I get to see if we fit on the bridge here. Can I? There we go. If we do, it's gonna be barely. I think the answer is no. Looks like I'm taking the long way around. The brakes really do suck on this cat. Duh, I'm gonna need a truck if I want to do anything. I think it is about time to take those conveyors out. I ain't doing nothing but taking up space at this point. Let's see, where do we put it? So we need to get rid of this Liebherr. Silly track loader, it's just taking up space at this point. That got us a fair amount of money back. So lot space. There we go. Now we'll back right up over there. Pond is looking nice. Yeah, the brakes on this rock truck leave quite a bit to be desired. Not looking to stop on a dime, but I am looking to stop sometime today. You know, just thinking about the term woke and how, like, when I was younger, that kind of meant a good thing, and, you know, the evolution of what woke is today, it's like saying you were woke used to be like a cool, hip thing. Now it's just like almost a derogatory term. Not even almost, it is a derogatory term. Do woke people even like being called woke? Wonder if there's any mods for like lily pads that you could put out in the water. I swear if I end up in that water. Alright boys, we're on the home stretch here of digging this pond out. Only got a little bit left to go. All the conveyors are set aside for now. Ain't worried about that no more. Just gotta fill up the truck. Worked another day out in the cold again. Was doing a plumbing rough for this homeowner that's building his own house. I live in an area where it gets cold in the winter, so we don't see too many slabs, but this guy decided to build on slab. And doesn't know too much about what he's doing. The boiler, you know, it was a selling point. Not a selling point, but my boss was trying to make it sound like it was a good job to go to because it's heated. But the guy put the sensor underground for the thermostat, and it's about 55 degrees underground no matter what. And he's got the boiler output set to like 98, so like it's not even too hot coming out, and then it needless to say, the concrete was cold in that slab house with radiant heat Shouldn't have a cold floor with radiant heat. That makes no sense. But according to them, it's a heated house. So I went out, 7 degrees this morning. So I went out with the long john pants on, two hoodies, really layered up today. Take this truck over to the wash plant. This pond kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. My grandfather would take me hunting, and we'd go down to the southern tier, and he had a friend that let him use his property down there. There was this pond. It was so serene to go to it. I remember the one time I went down there with him, and I ended up building this like little teepee. I found some string somehow, and I just tied some sticks together. More of a tripod than an actual teepee. Got a lot of fond memories with my grandfather. He was really the only proper male figure in my youth. Not at all in my life. I had a few good influences, bosses mostly. I really don't know how I ended up with any work ethic. I had a lot of bad influences allowed in my home environment. Dad got kicked out when I was 8 years old because it's one of my biggest regrets. I know it's not my fault, but it's hard to let go of responsibility like that. The one evening I was fighting with my sister. He was trying to get her to do her homework and she wouldn't listen. So my father decided to put a karate belt around the back of my neck, not the front. Wasn't trying to choke me or anything, just trying to, kind of corral me in. And I remember calling my mom and saying, "Hey, Dad, put a karate belt around my neck." And next thing I know, my dad's leaving the house and never coming back. He's a pretty simple-minded man, but had a really good heart. Would always make a point to tell me every time I went to go visit him. He said, "Sean, God loves you, right?" And I'd say, "Yeah." I'd lie to him every time. Didn't believe in God back then. Not until I came to the end of myself. Not until I had too much of the alcohol, too much of the weed, did I finally come around to realizing I needed a savior and I wasn't it. Couldn't save myself. Had many different addictive things in my life, one of them being work. I went to work so I could afford drugs, and I did drugs so I could go to work. Vicious cycle. Now I barely put 40 hours in a week, and my savings has been better than ever. I'm able to enjoy video games again. That's one of the first things that gaming really took from me, or that doing drugs really took from me, is I remember the first time trying to play Fallout 3 High. I spent probably a few hours just staring at the inventory, wondering, what was I doing? So I just go smoke another bowl and then back to the game, oblivious to what I was doing or what my goals were. Actually, the first couple of times, like I played World of Warcraft, and I was, I think it was Wrath of the Lich King, and I was a druid healer, and my healing numbers were through the roof that night, and I attributed that to smoking weed. Thought it helped me play the video game. What a crock. Maybe I should take that tree out. I should take that whole little area out, you know? It's just in the way. What do you guys think? Is this too fast? My buddy tells me that this excavator moves too fast. I like it fast, though. I edited it that way so it would move fast. I want it fast. Bought out of ore. Probably gonna go do a little playthrough of that after I'm done with this video. Making the pond up. Just back to the topic of my grandfather, there was this, he'd occasionally take me on fishing vacations with him. They kind of had mobile homes or trailers, RVs, whatever, set up around the place. And man, I miss that kind of childhood where I'd just go out there fishing by myself. Wasn't like today when, you know, like my kid, the wife won't let her go take the garbage out by herself. And it's like, come on. What kind of children are we raising here? Scared of everything. Get it down in here. Oh, the back end of my cab's probably going to hit that right off the bat. Yep. Just what I thought. Should probably do a gold clean out and see how much money we made at the end. So I had a pretty wild journey coming to Christ. I was driving my work truck to the first job that day. My helper had called off, so I took that opportunity. I was just really done with life at that point. Tired of the world. Drinking and drugging every day. And I took my shot. I called out to God and basically said, hey, if you're real, show yourself to me. Man, I got chills even saying that right now. And I remember the Father's response. I had this overwhelming sensation in my head, like a vibration that spread throughout my body. And, you know, from that moment I knew God was real. And I went to church, and that first pastor, I remember after the first service I ever heard preached in person, went up to him afterwards and I said, how is it that I know God's real, but I still don't believe in him? And he explained to me that faith was like building a house with every board, every nail. It's something you put work into, something you build. It's not something you simply have. I've gone through many stages already. I'm only about 2 years born again Christian. And I've already gone through plenty of stages. I've gone through the stage of practicing with like the Eastern style meditation and yoga and chakras and mudras and all that. And listening to that one guru guy, Sadir Guru, I think his name is. The nail in the coffin for me listening to that guy is when I listened to a video of his and he's talking about how Jesus Christ wasn't really a good person, and I'm like, alright, you're garbage. I can't listen to this anymore. This self-actualizing, heretical nonsense. So yeah, right when I came to Christ, I was overwhelmed, consumed by a fiery faith that I had. I'd pretty much quit drinking, but I was still doing some weed smoking. And I remember I was going out in the middle of the night, walking in through the city, praying the whole time, walking for miles on end, praying that God would send people to me, or that I would cross the path of people that I could share the gospel with. For anyone that doesn't know what gospel means, it's the good news. It's the good news that Jesus Christ died for us so that we could be reunited to the Father. God so loved the world, he gave his one and only begotten Son, that we could have a everlasting life with him in the kingdom of God, in heaven. And that kind of stuff just sounded like epic nonsense to me as a child. I remember when I was growing up, I grew up on The Amazing Atheist and comedians like George Carlin. That's where I got my morality from. In large, those two people. Spent so much time watching them in my formative years. Adopted their ideas. Now I've gone back and watched some of the Amazing Atheist content, and it's amazing the drivel he's turned into. It's nothing but just shock content. Just yells about things and makes stupid arguments. I don't know. And wears weird makeup and stuff. It's like it's kind of pathetic what he's grasping for still. I mean, sure, it seems like he's still making a living off it or whatever, but filled with so much hate. And I'm kind of struggling with that myself lately. I'm really not happy with where I'm at, and it's a large part of the reason I'm doing what I'm doing right here. I want a new... I want to create a new life for myself here. I want to provide value to people in video games and share the gospel. Make a living doing it. Would be nice to go do some missionary work too at some point here. So in the course of me going and trying to find people to minister to out in the middle of the night in the city streets, I'd found a couple of people. One in particular kind of just kept coming, we just kept crossing paths. And he ended up doing some fentanyl, and he's trying to hide his. He was trying to hide it that he had went and bought it. But like I know what a drug deal looks like. I've been around long enough. Drug deal ain't nothing new to me. You know, he came back a different person too. So I ended up taking him for a walk and just trying to talk to him. Didn't even bring up that I knew he was high. Just walked with him. He was making less and less sense as we were going, talking to people that weren't there, talking about this guy that had a gun and to keep it away from the kids. We ended up going to an ice cream parlor where he said he'd buy me an ice cream, and obviously he didn't have no money, so I ended up buying us some ice creams as he went off into the yard out behind the ice cream place, laying down next to a fence, and started shaking and kept talking about, you know, keep the gun away from the kids. And like there were some kids there, a little playground type thing, but nobody had a gun. You know, and he starts losing consciousness and grabbing onto his head. So I did something I didn't want to do. I called 911 and said, hey, this dude's having an overdose. He's over here. And the shame I felt in walking away. I was so afraid that he was going to hate me for that. Then I got a message from him on Facebook letting me know that he was still alive. And about 6 months later, I get another message about how I inspired him to get clean. He had gone out of state to another facility, and he had 6 months clean. But you know, it wasn't the end of the story. He ended up going back out. He ended up coming back home around Christmas time, and you know what they say in the recovery field, it's people, places, and things. And there's a place he did drugs with people and did some things, and he slipped right back into it, and I think he's still out there. It sucks because he's one of those people that you can tell he just wants to do good in the world. It's just stuck. I've tried to reach out to him, but I don't know his phone number or anything. You know what? After I get off here, I'm gonna send a message out there, see if I can reach him. It's funny, he's actually older than me. I thought he was younger by quite a bit. You know, normally addicts, they look older, but this guy didn't. After the whole interaction with him, I was talking to someone else and found out he has a kid. Never struck me as the type of person that had a kid. So I'd found a good church with a real pastor. It's one of the toughest parts of my journey. Finding a church that stood by what they preached. One of the first services, not one of the first services, but the first church I had gone to, this preacher got up there and he gave this whole sermon about the importance of baptism and how we as believers should be ready to baptize someone basically at the drop of a hat. And talked about these videos of people in Russia that were drilling holes in the ice and going out there and baptizing people, and just stressing the importance of it. But after the service, when I walked up to him and said, "Hey, I want to be baptized. I want to be baptized right now," he put it off. He put it off till next week, and you know, because he was having a bunch of other people baptized that day too. So, I could be wrong, but it seemed like he wanted to put it off so that a show could be made of it. Like, oh, hey, look at all these people were baptized. It's like I was ready to go last week. I would have went down to the river, down to the lake. I don't care. And so I just decided right then and there after that service that was not the church for me. If you don't stand by your word, there's a saying I've learned since then that I believe it was Billy Graham that said it, that if you find the perfect church, don't join it, because you'll ruin it. There is no perfect church. Even the church I found that I attend regularly now, that I'm a part of now, that I participate heavily in now, it's not a perfect church. There's not a perfect pastor. I'm not perfect. No matter what church I join, there's going to be things I don't like about it. And who knows, maybe you're the one to fix that church. Not fix it, but to help move it along. But I have a whole new family today. Family that helped me bury my mother. Family that helped me get married. Family that's helping me be a better father, a better husband. That has a lot of real world experience in dealing with the things that I struggle with today. That genuinely care about me. That give me purpose. I'm part of the youth group where we go. I get to drive the van and pick up a bunch of misfit kids in a low-income neighborhood. Man, they're a handful, but nobody else is going to deliver the message to them. No other churches around here wanna put up with the less than perfects. It's easy to put up with the church-going kids, but try to put up with the kids that come from the hood, that come from broken homes, with parents that do and sell drugs. It ain't easy, but when you have those moments where it's like, I got through to them. Or you may never see it. I may be planting a bunch of seeds I'll never get to see. I'll never get to see sprout or produce fruit. You know, and the good Lord talks about that. How we have different positions, different jobs. And we may never be partakers in this life. Never be partakers in seeing the fruits of our labor. But we would put them up in heaven. We'd store our treasures there. And our Father in heaven will reward us when we get there, when we're reunited with Him in heaven. Faith really is something that needs to be worked on. I've come to the conclusion when it comes to faith that it's my actions are more important than my thoughts. And getting up and being persistent and consistent in doing my service work for the community is more important than what I think about it. You know, during active addiction, I thought my thoughts were really important. They're not. Thoughts are just thoughts. A lot of them are just the voices of little runaway demons in your mind. Wanting to talk about the Lord and my experiences, and this isn't even something I really planned on talking about. Just hit record and this is kind of what came out. Just been trying to get better at talking to no one. This is what you get, I guess. If any of y'all have questions, concerns, and need some guidance on the topic of faith, I'm here. I might be on the road to be becoming a pastor. My pastor thinks so. I have felt the call on my life, but I also feel the weight of that responsibility. I don't think that's a weight I can carry. Especially the way the world is, it just keeps getting worse. I can see it, I can feel it, I'm tired of it. I pray that the Father would renew my resilience because I can feel it wearing thin and running out. I'm not the example I should be. I don't share the gospel enough to people that I feel prompted to. Like today as I was clocking out, there was this FedEx guy and I felt the prompting of the Lord to just say, hey, do you know Jesus Christ? And if not, to share that good news with him, and I didn't. Or if he were to say yes, I'd be like, hey, what do you need prayer for? But I didn't. Or my buddy Crow, I've talked a bit with him about Christianity, but I haven't prayed with him. I haven't asked him what he needs. I just feel like such a failure in a lot of things that I've done. A lot of promptings in my life that I've had that I haven't acted on. Why am I just dumping that on the other side? I don't know if I should be more reliant on the Lord or if I should try to bully my own way through what I know I should do. I don't know what the answer is. I don't have the cheat code. I just know I want to do better, but the being, the soul within this body is lacking. Desperately lacking. I can't fix it. So one of the things that I guess is kind of going on recently at our church is that we're sponsoring kids at an orphanage in, I believe it's Uganda, $35 a month, and I just pledged to sponsor one myself. And I'm thinking about bringing that to the youth group and letting them give, even if it's just $1 of their pocket change or whatever. And you know, part of that program is writing letters back and forth, you know, so I want to get them involved in that too. And I know some people might be like, oh, you're gonna get low income kids to give money to orphans in Uganda, and I can see where the concern would be there, but it would give them this sense that they're doing something, especially if we're getting letters back and forth to these children. And these kids, they eat once a day. They're very thankful for it. It's like this cornmeal paste and with beans on it. And they're grateful for it. I couldn't imagine being grateful for that. I really struggle with gratitude. I really do. I have a tendency to find something to complain about anything. That's something I'm good at, which isn't good. I'm in the Narcotics Anonymous Fellowship. It's been harder and harder to go to meetings because I just feel like church and God and the Bible help me out a lot more. But I still want to complete the 12 steps. I have a Christian sponsor, which is a really big benefit for me. I don't think I could really talk about things of a godly nature with a non-believer. Well, I think that's just about all I want to do on the pond here. So I guess we got a clean out going here. Take our gold in for sale and see what we got. 1 bucket of concentrate out of this. What's in the... Ooh, we're close to another bucket of concentrate. This one's pretty far away from one. So we'll run that other one until we get another full bucket. Ooh, we got plenty of gold over there, it looks like. Probably have like almost 10. Come on, this should be enough. 1 more bucket of concentrate. Ooh. What? Did I miss this one? What's going on here? Must have been 2 sitting there. Alright. One more bucket coming right up. Bloop. Money, money, money. Look at that gold. Let's go get our mini dump truck over here and take our haul and see what we got. Hopefully we got enough to start to get the Lucifer over here, because I am tired of these mini trommels. They do not put out. Maybe I should pick up the gold before I go sell the gold. What do you guys think? Yeesh. $8 miles an hour. One jar. 2 jar. 3 jar. 4 jar. 5 jar. 6 jar. 7 jar. 8 jar. I got more than 10. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13 jars of gold. Yeah, I think we almost have enough to outright buy Lucifer. We won't. But we might have enough for it. I forgot how many jars I have. Let's see. If we're about 13,000. If we're about 13,000, let's check the price. Gold is at 12,000. So 12,000 times 120. I don't know. Methane. Oh, each jar is like 5. I'm gonna guess 650,000. Just guessing. 784,000. We almost have enough to buy Lucifer outright. So maybe we do one small clean out. Let's see, what is Lucifer at? Right at 1 million. Dang, we are almost there. Yeah, we'll put it on the payments so we don't stress out our finances. Yeah, we'll finance Lucifer. We also need the hoppers. The hopper and the conveyor. So next episode is going to be setting Lucifer up. Actually, next episode might be working on that service road over there. That bypass we built. Making it into a real road. Probably don't have nearly enough tailings over there. We'll go lay down some stone over there. Alright, let's get the money shot of our new pond here. Over on the claim. Alright, peace out.